Hello friends, it is Lotus from Lotus Plays and we're back with another video today. We're playing Virtual Families 3, obviously. As you can see, we are already in the game and I'm kind of panning around the outskirts because there are a few surprises and a few things that we need to talk about, and so I'm gonna try to move as quick as I can. So the uh, the last generation, we left off with Benjiro and his wife, and we started it with Balur. So, I have a picture, a little screenshot from when I began the generation with Balur. He was a little bit older at 29, but he definitely wanted kids, and he made a whopping 165 coins slash dollars, so that was a big plus. And so that was the beginning of our family. We had Balor. He is currently 38 years old, but he was part one of Generation 13. Soon after, obviously, he got the request of the Cinder little Dane matchmaker thing, and he met his wife. I'm trying to see. I really cannot remember her name. So, this is the wife. Her name is Adrila. Don't quite know how we're gonna go about that. We're just gonna say her name is Adrila. I think that's very cute. But her name is Adrila, and she did not really make a lot. She only made 15. She still does not make anything just about, but she did want kids and she was the last one on the list, so we decided that we would go ahead and accept her as a wife. So, Balor wasn't lonely. They have a 2-year age gap, so that was another thing I made note of, because the last generation I had a uh-oh thinking it was a 2-year age gap and they were actually 4 years apart. So, Bylor and Adrila eventually had their first baby, and it was a girl, and her name was Burka. So, Burka is now 9 years old. We're still gonna go over all the stats eventually. And I have a lot of, well, I have a few, not a lot. I have other few sidebar things that I want to kind of acknowledge, but let's continue with the family storyline. So, after Burko was born, the family actually had another child, and I thought this was the cutest thing ever, guys. This little baby's name was Dora, and I actually have a picture to prove it from when she was still a little burrito baby in the swaddle, so you guys can see that it wasn't changed or anything. Like, I just so happened to have a little one be born, and the game so happened to generate the name as Dora. So, Dora was born and she's now 6 years old. I noticed that she moves a lot slower than the other people. She moves so slow that I've mistaken her for being sick almost every time I click into the game. But I kind of realized that it's just how she paces herself, which is odd, but we're not gonna really worry about it. And then the biggest thing happened, guys. We actually had we had not one and not two, but three little babies. I'm not too sure if you can see all of their individual heads. You can kind of see it. Guys, that was the biggest surprise of all time, because I had tried the night before and did not get any luck, but we had triplets. So now we have Burka, Dora, Rudy, Lex. Ooh. Oh my gosh, guys. From Vylor. Hi, we really wanted a baby, but we got three. Yes, three new babies. It's officially a circus around here. Okay, see you through the screen. Take care, Vylor. This is the most coincidental thing that could probably ever spring up in the middle of the video. They have not sent me this before yet, guys. So this, everything is just, it's falling perfectly. So he just sent us a little message and he just confirmed exactly what I said. I feel like me and Balur just got. Have you ever like seen or played The Sims where two of the Sims connect or have a good moment in conversation and then the plus mark springs up on top of them? I feel like me and Balur definitely just had a plus mark. Like we just had a upping of everything that needed to happen just by him. It's the mind thing. But yes, guys, we had triplets. He is now ironing. So we have, what is it, five? We have five babies now. One thing I wanted to note was there seemed to be a little glitch. Let's see if it's still here. And it happened when I started the generation. There was a stove fire. Yes, it's still here. As you can see, the shower is happening on the outside versus the inside. That also happens with the stove. When you cook, the smoke is like above the wall. And the washing machine, when it was broke, the smoke was actually like on the yoga mat. So I really didn't know what was going on. Like it said that it said it was smoking, but it didn't look like it was smoking. And then on the other hand, I was looking at the yoga mat and it kind of looked like when they had the snow thing, it was just like they dropped a block of snow on the yoga mat. So seems to be a couple glitches that are happening right now, but I have no other real issues. It seems right now just seems to be a fantastic time. We're having a wonderful time with this generation. Things have been wonderful. I have not had any real complaints, and I even noticed that after a meal, Balur will clean up. So everybody has been wonderful, guys. This is the first time that I can say I've had a generation that's just like it's been wowing me from start to finish, and I'm loving it. So I'm gonna start to close out the video. I kind of know I was rushing through it. There were probably a lot of pauses and a lot of moments where I was a bit incoherent, but I was rushing through it just because there was a lot of excitement going on. I did keep the notes to the side like I always do, but just the idea of like having to come on and touch through every topic was just it was a lot. And trying to start from talking about Balor and Adrila all the way down to having a child named Dora, and then all of a sudden we are having triplets. nothing Nothing can really explain it, but I'm very pleased. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You can always leave a like and leave comments, and I'm sorry if I was a bit everywhere. Forgive me. I'll try to do better in the next video, but for now I think that is it. So we ended up with triplets. We have a little Dora. We've got a cute little Burka Boo. I'm keeping the name. Burka sounds adorable, by the way. Virtual Families has really been astounding me when it comes to these names. And speaking of names, like, I don't think I'm gonna change any of their names because Rudy is cute, and then Lex and Lux. Do we even need to talk about how good that goes with each other? Like, it was meant to align. It's almost like they were, you got the identical twins, Lex and Lux, and then Rudy potentially being a fraternal, but I still have an idea that they're gonna all look identical because they always do. But that's it.